Well, what happened there, Moon Boys? I thought Bed Bath & Beyond was going to 10x my 10x in 5 seconds. I thought it was going to the moon, Wall Street bets, diamond hands, blah, 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 blah. Oh, baby. Welcome back, everybody. We got to talk about Bed Bath & Beyond. The market cap of this amazing company, this absolute slayer beast monster, is currently $59 million, okay? I could see my YouTube channel one day having a market cap of $59 million. The fact that this company that has over $6 billion of revenue only has a market cap of $59 million tells you that there's something very wrong. On top of that, you look and you see over the past 5 years, the stock has collapsed 97%. Now, to most people, they would look at this and say, this seems off. There seems to be an issue with this company. There has to be a reason why it's selling off, right? And there is. 100% there is. But your average retail clown looks at this and says, you know what? I'm going to make a fortune off of this. There's going to be a short squeeze. There's going to be a Moaz. I'm going to be an absolute billionaire, trillionaire, gazillionaire. I'm going to put a lot of my money that I made working at McDonald's into this stock. And look what happens when you do that, retail clowns. Look what happens. Okay, you lose 97% of your investment. So, like I said, the market cap is $59 million. Now, why is this important? Number one, that is an insanely small market cap. Think about some companies out there that have trillions of market cap. A $59 million market cap is like pennies when it comes to the realm of finance and valuation. I've almost never seen a company with a market cap that low. You look at the share price, it's literally a penny stock. So the formal definition of penny stock is like, I think it's like $5 or less, right? This is like literally a penny stock. Like it's denominated in pennies, 51 cents basically. They have to have a third number on here to actually accurately reflect the share price of this company. You know you're in trouble when you have 3 digits after the period. So what made the stock drop today? Because that's the important news, right? Well, Bed Bath & Beyond, it's a bunch of text, okay, but we're going to keep this very simple. They entered into a sales agreement with B. Riley Securities related to sales of shares of our common stock, 0.01 par value. Now, keep in mind, par value is just the basic assigned value to every single share of common stock. They're not saying that they're trying to get 1 cent per share. That's not what they're saying. Every stock has a par value, at least to my understanding, okay? Basically, it's just the value that's assigned to each share. They're not raising 1 cent per share. But what they are doing is they want to be able to raise up to $300 million. $300 million. And they're doing it through this underwriter, B. Riley Securities Incorporated. Now, the funny thing is, $300 million, we go back to the market cap, $59 million. So they want to basically raise 6 times, roughly, more than they're worth, than the market is valuing them, to stay alive. Now, why are they doing this? Why are they trying to raise and dilute so crazy? Because if you think about it, if they raise $300 million from a stock that's trading at 50 cents, how many shares of stock do you think are going to be outstanding at that point? Think about it very carefully. $300 million, 50 cents per. That's 600 million shares outstanding that they could potentially issue. Now, the shares outstanding are currently 116 million. That would basically wipe you out as an investor, okay? The amount of share increase would just be like a nuclear annihilation. Going from 116 plus 600 million, 716 million shares outstanding. That's insane dilution, okay? There's a reason this stock is down. Now, there are some risks, okay? And I know. You think that, what's the risk? Well, here's what Bed Bath & Beyond said that really freaks people out. We need the proceeds from the offering of securities covered by this prospectus to pay our outstanding obligations under our credit facilities and to operate our business. That's a bad one right there. You don't want to be issuing stock just to operate a business. You want positive cash flows from operations. And we expect that we will likely file for bankruptcy protection if the offering is not consummated. Okay, well, they're going to go bankrupt then. Because who in their right mind is going to buy Bed Bath & Beyond shares? Nobody. I mean, yeah, okay, correction. Retail morons are going to buy Bed Bath & Beyond shares. But a normal person that isn't a clown isn't going to buy this hot trash, especially when the market cap is 50-something million, right? And they want up to $300 million of cash inflowing, okay? So the company basically told you right there, if they don't sell this last-ditch effort, then they're screwed. Okay, this is actually interesting right here. Pursuant to this offering, assuming that we have sufficient authorized capital stock to issue such shares, a maximum of 379 million shares of common stock may be issued at an assumed offering price of 79 cents. Okay, that's interesting. So instead of the 600 million that I was thinking about, because that's theoretically what you would have to issue if you could get 50 cents per share, the maximum they're going to issue is 379 million, which is still insane massive dilution because you're going from 116 million shares and then you add 379 million. That's a lot of freaking shares, okay? That's like almost 500 million shares. This isn't good. All right, this is bad. And like, how would you have known? Like, how could you have possibly known that this stock was insanely risky clown stock? How could you possibly have known that maybe buying this stock would be a massive gamble? Well, there's so many easy like indicators, okay? You can look at the revenue. You can see it's massively collapsed over the years. Massively gone down. The gross profit has gone down massively. The operating income, the income from the business's core operations is negative, and it's increasingly getting worse every single quarter. The net income is also getting increasingly worse. The shares outstanding, well, I don't know how that's happening. Were they buying back shares? Shares are going down. Earning per share is going down. Basically, every single possible thing is going down. Even their margins, so not just the absolute profit and loss, their profit margins are going down. Gross margin is going down. Operating margin is negative and going down. Profit margin is negative and going down. Free cash flow margin is negative and going down. This is a dead company, okay? And then you go look at their balance sheet. That actually pulls up. Okay, so as of the last report that is updated on here, they had 153 million in cash. And, well, I don't know why my computer just froze. Okay, come on. Don't fail me. Okay, 153 million of cash. And they had a total of 257 million of current liabilities. Their current assets are 1.8 billion versus 2.5 billion of current liabilities. So basically, they don't have enough liquid capital to pay off their short-term debts. And that was as of November 26, 2022. How much worse do you think it's gotten? Okay. You can go look at the shareholders' equity. It's negative. They have more debts than assets. Like, why would you screw around with this hot, stinking trash? All right. And then you go look at the cash flow. Okay, they have negative operating cash flow. That means every single quarter they're spending more money in cash than they're making from their core business operations. Okay. And they still have capital expenditures to maintain. They still have to maintain their property, plant equipment. They have a bunch of physical stores. This company is dying. Okay, we can see that they're issuing a bunch of debt and they're issuing stock to stay alive. This is a disaster. All right, so yeah, they're trying to give out more shares, up to 379 million at 79 cents per share. And if they don't do that, they're going to go bankrupt. But even if they did, they're still going to go bankrupt. Okay, this company's trash. So I feel bad for you if you bought this company. You listen to some idiot on YouTube, 10x, or you listen to Ryan Cohen, activist investor who basically made a fortune off of this stock, and you got left holding the bag like a freaking clown. I feel bad. I don't know what to say to you, but maybe you shouldn't buy a freaking clown stock next time. Talk to you later.